What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Stodgy Paladin. This is Stodgy Paladin Reacts. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, liking, and commenting. What do you got to lose? You know what I'm saying? That being said, today we're checking out Fred Dibnah, how to inspect a clock face. Looked interesting from the picture on the video, and wanted to check it out. Figured why not? So let's get into it. Dude.
Church jobs are coming very handy, you know. They've not got a lot of money, like, but, you know, it makes a break from slogging your guts out up.
That guy's hanging like he's on like a little board on the side of a clock tower, watch tower, clock tower, I guess. And yeah, he's trusting him. He's trusting that on a piece of board and some rope.
Top of a big factory chimney. My first big break on steeplejacking came on a church, you know, like the canon of Bolton, like he took a shine to me sort of thing, and then trusted me to mend his church tower. And like, I never looked back after that as far as vicars were concerned. You know. Some of these vicars, you know, getting a bit of an off sometimes, like, where are you, when are you going to come? You know, you've had the job for 18 months sort of thing, and well, it doesn't work that way. I mean, they're speaking from the comfort and warmth of the vestry or the, you know, the vicar.
That's pretty high up, man. I don't like heights, okay? I don't do heights. I do roller coasters. I like roller coasters. But outside of that, I'm not climbing a ladder. I do not do heights. I do not like heights. This is not for me. I couldn't do this job.
And don't seem to realise, like, it rains and it snows and blows and you can't get on with the damn thing. Very safe to me, this. Quite a lot of them say, send you letters, you know, dear Mr. Dibnah, like, you know, if you feel as though you can't get round to doing our job, you know, we'll get somebody else, like, sort of thing. But nearly always they end up, you know, with a bit of a clangor. You know, I think they'd be better waiting and biding their time a bit, you know. I mean, what's the point if your church spire's been raining in for 20 years, and because the pigeon muck's built up so much in the bell room and blocked all the bloody holes up where the water runs out, nobody's ever bothered shoveling that up, like, they think it's just started, and really the rock.
I think it's pretty interesting how he's talking in the background. Obviously, this is a voiceover, and he talked about some stuff after the fact, but I think it's pretty interesting how he's talking about, like, hey, he's got a lot of work, and how people are impatient. They want to wait for him because he's got so much to do. Because I guess he's really good at what he does, and everybody wants him. And he's going on about how basically bird shit has been so backed up, and it's not draining the water, and it's causing problems for other people and stuff like that, and it wasn't well maintained. It's kind of what I'm gathering from what he's saying. Yeah, I just think it's kind of cool how he's like really casually being like, I'm the best, and I'm trying to get everybody, but, like, you have to wait. That's what I'm gathering from it. If I'm wrong and that's not what he's saying, and I'm just not catching it because of the accent, let me know. But I think that's what he's saying.
It's been in for donkey's years, but nobody's ever bothered, you know. And so, you know, they seem to think like you're there at home with your hammer in your hand and all your ladders just waiting for them to bring you up. Like, now we're here, we'll, you know, finish the job and make them happy, and, you know, prepare for the phone ringing from some other irate vicar somewhere else. There's some big gaping nicks that shipping gallons of water. All that cast iron, it's not so safe. I don't really like being here. This big iron ring round this clock face is rather loose, you know. It sort of really, it's only poverty and rust that's holding the damn thing up here, you know, and it could very easily turn like a wedding into a funeral, you know, or if it didn't, the bride would end up with two rings, like, you know, wedding ring and a big cast iron.
Yeah, it does look like it's kind of ate up on that right side where he's looking at now.
There's a bit of slack, Donald.
He said give me a bit of slack. I think his name is Donald, and then he's like, just lets the rope go. Just all right, there's all your slack, kid.
Eh? Oh, yeah. Things are bad. That bloody clock face, I could pull it off if I wanted. Yeah. Yeah, these things.
Maybe he's not doing a after the fact voiceover thing. Looks like it was picking up what he was saying there. Maybe I guess he's wearing a microphone.
Big nicks, you know. No wonder it's raining in.
It's right over the door.
Yeah, but all that big load of cast iron, you know, I can shake it about, you know. So there's something should
right
be done with that,
entrance.
yeah. Well, there's like a lot of copper hooks making them
Lamp it,
about 18-inch centres all the way around it. And then at least it won't drop down and kill nobody, will it, you know. Which that's what could happen at present. Oh, better tell them the bad news. I wonder if they've any money.
Wow. Yeah, I couldn't do the heights, man. I couldn't do that. I couldn't climb any heights. It's not, I guess it's not the fear of being up there. It's just the fear of falling from up there to down the bottom. Yeah, I just couldn't do that. That's pretty cool though. How he was. Yeah, it took me after the fact to find out he actually had the microphone. He was talking the whole time he was actually coming down. Pretty cool. And how he was just able to go up there and kind of like it probably takes a lot of skill just to come down that thing and be like looking and touching it and just know that, hey, this is what's wrong. It's pretty skillful. Man, I found that very interesting. It's not like my typical comedy, like comic laugh about thing, but I found it very interesting. I like stuff like that, figuring out how things work and looking at how people do things. Yeah, might check out some more Fred Dibnah. We'll see. That being said, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.